The girl who was always just a friend stole my boyfriend and smiled like she won. His friends cheered them on. My cousin said, "You dodged a bullet." So I let her have him publicly, but privately. I sent her one message at a time, screenshots, receipts, voice notes. The last one wasn't from me, it was from his ex before me. That's when she finally blocked us both, and that's when I finally smiled. She stole my boyfriend and smiled like she won. Not a flinch, not a pause, just full teeth, fake laugh, and a hand around his waist like she had been there the whole time. I did not even make a scene. Just stood there watching her kiss his cheek like I had not been in that seat a week ago. It was not shocking. I had seen it coming for a while. The way she lingered too long in group chats. Tagged him in just jokes. Sent him TikToks at 2 in the morning. Loud, thirsty, and bold. The kind of girl who wanted everyone to know she was close, even when she was still technically on the outside. His name was Cameron. 30 years old, charming in the way that felt rehearsed. Always knew how to say just enough. Remembered your favorite coffee, asked about your dog, told your friends he really saw a future. But none of it stuck. I always felt like I was dating his performance. I am Sierra, 28. I met him through a mutual friend who now acts like he has never heard of either of us. The first sign something was off was last November. Camille sent me a picture from some event they both went to, a blurry group shot. She was standing next to Cameron, not touching but close. She captioned it, "My favorites." I remember looking at it like, huh? I showed it to him. He laughed, said she was just extra, that was his word. Extra. She's like that with everyone. Then there were more photos. Comments under his posts. Inside jokes I did not recognize. One night I asked him if they ever hooked up. He looked at me and said, "Are you really that insecure?" I dropped it like I always did. Then came the weekend he went off-grid. Claimed he was at a friend's cabin, no signal, came back smelling like bonfire and mint. Would not look me in the eye for a full hour. Camille posted a blurry photo in a cabin mirror. He was in the background. His reflection, I showed it to him. He said it was an old picture. I wanted to believe him. I really did. But you know when your body knows before your brain catches up? I knew. Then the final blow, the dinner, group setting, everyone around, me, him, and the whole friend's circle. Camille shows up late, loud as ever. Comes straight to him, sits in his lap, and kisses him on the mouth. Mid-toast. He did not move, did not pull away, just smiled. Everyone laughed. No one looked at me. No one said anything. Just fake chuckles and awkward glances. One guy even raised his glass like this was hilarious. I stood up, pushed my chair in, walked out. Malachi, my cousin, followed me outside, did not say a word until we got to the parking lot. Then he just looked at me and said, "Honestly, you dodged a bullet." And for the first time in a year I exhaled. I let her have him. No fight, no cryptic caption, no subtweets, just silence. Camille started posting hard. Daily selfies, his arm around her, her in his hoodie, their date nights. Captions like, "Finally someone real," and "When you know, you know." I never responded, I just watched. Then I started sending messages, one at a time, quiet. Surgical, the first one was a screenshot. A message from Cameron, time-stamped 2 days after that dinner. "I miss you, can we talk?" No context, no explanation. I just forwarded it to Camille's Instagram inbox. No caption. No emoji, nothing. She saw it, no reply. A few days later, another. A selfie he sent me at 2 a.m. shirtless, laying in our bed. The one we used to share before he needed space. Forwarded, no comment. After that, the voice notes. I had 4 saved from earlier that week. His voice. Soft, whispering I was wrong. Saying he still loved me, calling me baby. Saying he hated how we ended, forwarded each one per day. Day 1, she read it in under a minute. Day 2, she waited. Day 3, no view. Day 4, the block, but I was not finished. See, I never wanted him back. That is the part people misunderstand. This was not about getting even. It was about making sure she saw the full picture, the behind the scenes of her win. Because when someone steals a person they think is gold, the worst thing you can do is hand them the rusted parts. Slowly, with timestamps. After she blocked me, I knew she would try to write it off. Pretend it was fake. Tell herself I was bitter, so I gave her something she could not ignore. A name, not mine, the one before me. Amira. I found Amira through a mutual tag on an old birthday post. Cameron never scrubbed his feed properly. Sloppy. That is what makes men like him vulnerable. They never expect the women to compare notes. I clicked her profile. Private, sent a request, followed it with a message. Hey, I think we might have some overlap, Cameron. She accepted in 10 minutes. Her first response, I've been waiting for this. Turns out, I was not the first to send her a message like that. She said, it usually takes the next girl about 4 months. We talked for hours, voice messages, screenshots. She had a folder, an actual folder, saved voicemails, photos, a timeline that overlapped mine by 3 months. She said he called her too intense. Same line he used on me, said she asked for too much, another match. She told me about a time he ghosted her for a weekend, claimed he was sick, then posted from a club. Said he loved her, then asked her to be cool about not meeting his friends. Everything he did to me, he had practiced on her. And the car thing, she dropped that one casually. Oh, and yeah, he keyed my car when I left. I filed a report. She had the paperwork, scanned, saved, sent me a copy like it was a recipe. I asked if she wanted to message Camille too. She said no. You already planted the seed, let me water it. I did not ask what she meant. I did not need to. We were not friends, not bonding over heartbreak. This was a quiet coalition, a clean handoff. One girl making sure the next one did not stay fooled too long. We gave him years. We gave her receipts. Amira sent me a folder that same night, labeled it Your Turn. Inside were screenshots, voicemails, and one PDF titled Vehicle Vandalism Report, May. I opened the voicemails first. There was one where he was yelling. Not screaming, just that controlled, low-volume anger men use when they do not want to wake the neighbors. You are trying to make me look bad, he said. You always want to play victim. You want people to think I'm the problem, but you're the one who pushed me. I listened twice, not because I needed to, just to feel how cold it really was. Then I sent it to Camille, no text, no caption. Just that one audio file. Sent at 9:42 a.m., she opened it before 10:00. By noon, both Amira and I were blocked. No explanation, no passive-aggressive post, just full digital shutdown. I sat on my couch, watching the dots disappear. Checked from a backup account just to confirm, every photo of him and her was gone. Every caption, every tagged story, scrubbed. The internet was silent, but I knew what that silence meant. She got the picture, she got the voicemail. And now, she got the same man we both walked away from. She just got him a little too late to be smug about it. I did not post anything. No quotes, no memes, no healing playlists. Just vanished, but silence has weight. People started noticing. Camille went dark online for a few days, then came back with a solo selfie and no caption. A few of his friends, the same ones who laughed at the dinner, stopped liking her posts altogether. One even unfollowed her. Another, his boy Trey, messaged me out of nowhere. That was cold, respect. I did not reply. I just sat there smiling like a villain in a hoodie, eating my cereal at 11:00 p.m., phone buzzing like a guilt alarm in someone else's pocket. That was the part no one tells you about. How satisfying it is when you say absolutely nothing and they still feel you everywhere. In every deleted photo. In every awkward group hang. In every moment they try to pretend they won. Camille lost more than just a boyfriend. She lost the illusion that she took something worth having, and I never had to scream, fight, or be the bigger person. I just had to wait. Now she gets to sit with it, the receipts, the silence, and a version of him that does not need pretending anymore. I never got an apology. Not from him, not from her, not from the group that laughed like I was the joke. But I got something better. I got quiet. Real, unbothered, uncontested quiet. I got to wake up without checking his mood. I got to go to bed without wondering what story he was spinning behind my back. I got every single screenshot saved in a folder called Proof I Was Not Crazy, now deleted. I got my peace, my dignity, and a crystal clear view of what I escaped. Camille blocked me, but she will always know. Every time he zones out during dinner. Every time he hides his phone on silent. Every time he disappears for a weekend and blames his battery, she will wonder. And not because I told her to, because now she knows the truth. She saw the raw footage, She read the timestamps. She heard his voice. She knows she did not win, she just volunteered to play next, and that is when I finally smiled. Thank you for watching. Please do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I love you all.